Hi, it's time for the Paralympics 2024. Here are 10 things you need to know before you watch the games. Number 1, the Paralympics are taking place between August 28th and September 8th. Number 2, the Paralympics are also taking place in Paris, France. Number 3, you can watch the Paralympics through the Paralympics YouTube channel, which we are linking below. Also, here's a short clip from their channel.
Give to the athletes is give it your all.
Oui, je les encourage beaucoup.
Bonjour, quelles sont vos attentes pour les Jeux Paralympiques de ce soir? Je leur souhaite tout le bonheur et surtout qu'ils prennent beaucoup de plaisir. Yeah, it's going to be real fun to soak in the atmosphere here in Paris.
I'm very excited. It's my first Paralympic Games.
C'est extraordinaire d'être ici, on a une chance énorme.
Say something to the athletes. Make the most out of it. Leave it all on the field of play. Enjoy every second. Make friends. Play fair. This is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Please cross your fingers for all of us and let's enjoy the best Paralympic Games ever.
You can also watch updates on the Paralympics website, also linked below, and Peacock and NBC. Number 4, the para in Paralympics is Greek for beside or alongside and represents the idea that the Olympics and the Paralympics run side by side or parallel to one another, with the Olympics happening first and then the Paralympics happening immediately afterwards. Number 5, there are 4,400 athletes competing in the Paralympics this summer. Number 6, there are 22 sports being featured in the Paralympics this year. Some of the ones that I am most interested in are blind football and wheelchair rugby. But for the full list of all of the sports that you can view and that are being competed in, you can check out the Paralympics website for a detailed viewing and also a breakdown of what all of those sports are. Number 7, the very first Paralympics games were held in 1960. This does not mean that this was the first time that disabled athletes had entered a competitive realm. It was, however, the first time that it was in an organized structure, especially in an Olympic event. And that push came post-World War II. There were a lot of disabled and wounded soldiers, veterans, who were looking to be included and ready to participate and compete in Olympic events. Number 8, the mascot for the Olympics and the Paralympics is the Phrygia, which is a French cap. It's red and it stands for liberty and also party and a good time, which feels very on brand with French culture. But if you'll notice the mascots, there are 2 of them, and one has 2 legs and one is a Blade Runner. So they have included the Paralympics and the Olympics in the same mascot for this year, which I thought was really cool. Number 9, there are 169 countries participating in the Paralympics this year. And lastly, number 10, this is for your own research and your own self-reflection as you watch the Paralympics this year. Be on the lookout for how disabled athletes are talked about. Are they given the same credit and the same respect that non-disabled athletes are? Are we talking about non-disabled athletes as the norm and disabled athletes as being outside of the norm? Are they being given equal opportunity, screen time, publicity, commentary, etc.? Those are just kind of things that you can tuck away, how the athletes are being talked about, how they're being represented, how much representation they are getting, and what that looks like in our culture. So things just to be aware of as you're watching. Thanks for tuning into this video today. My name is Catherine Hubert. I'm a disability integration coach. I own a restaurant in Greensboro, North Carolina, where we are committed to changing the way that our world views and employs people with disabilities. I have an integrated work team, meaning that 50% of my staff are disabled and 50% are non-disabled. So excited to have you along for the ride here today. We'll see you soon.